Well, pleased to be joined by ICE defenseman Nolan Orzeck from the family home in Calgary. Nolan, how you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, doing great. Nice to see you again. And what a challenging time that we're all working through here. I know that you guys as a team are working through it together the best you can. Let's go right back to the beginning. I'm thinking March 11th, you win a game in Regina. The team's feeling good. Move into second place. I think you had a couple assists in the third period of that game. And all of a sudden you're on the bus heading for home and things take on a really different tone. What was that like?
Yeah, it was pretty weird. We felt good after the game. And then we were all just hanging out on the bus, having a good time. And then one of the guys said that the NBA was canceled. So we kind of didn't want it to happen, but we kind of saw what was going to happen. So that next week there was kind of just like wait and see how it was gonna play out. And then season got canceled, unfortunately. So kind of just had to pack up and get out of Winnipeg.
Tough situation. Of course, everybody going through it to some degree, and some really dealing with serious things, family illness, the loss of family and friends. So you put it in perspective. I know that you guys do, and James Patrick talked recently with me about some of the things that the team is doing to stay together and to help each other out, mental health-wise, fitness-wise, hockey stuff, looking at video. Take us through what those video sessions are like and what they meant to you.
Yeah, they've been good. Lately we've been going over video, just prepping for the season. But earlier, back when we kind of first got back, it's kind of just getting together, talking. We had a couple mental health ones where I just talked, got to chat with the boys and how we've been coping with the new way of life here.
How big a difference is that to have a group to be able to connect with and not be on your own working through all of this?
It's good. I mean, usually by now we're halfway through the season, hanging out with the guys, playing hockey. So it's been good just to kind of connect with them and just see them and see what they've been up to over this kind of long off season.
You're high-level athletes, you're competitive guys. There's a cycle to your life. You train in the summer, you go to camp at the end of the summer, the season begins, it's a grind, all of that. And none of that is happening now. So if we are to go back to a little while after the season was canceled, what did you start to do to try and be as ready as you could be?
Yeah. So usually after the season, I like to take a break, kind of just wind down. But this year I kind of just got back into the gym right away. Just at home here, my gym let me borrow some weights. So kind of just want to get ready for the season. We have a long break. So I just thought, this is the best time to capitalize on gaining weight and gaining more strength.
How tough has it been to kind of stay with it when you don't really know what you're working towards? For much of this time, there hasn't been any idea that, things were going to start for sure.
Yeah, it gets tough. It gets kind of boring just sitting in the basement working out every day when I could be playing a hockey game. But, I just like hockey's just like just kind of like my thing, and that's all I've really known. So if I can just keep thinking of that, and then by game time, I'll be ready to go.
Have you been able to do any skating at all?
Yeah, outdoor rinks are open here in Calgary, so I try to get out there every day. A couple of guys around Calgary that play in the league have been going full gear early in the morning, so that's been good.
What's that like? I mean, you guys are used to playing in nice training facilities or big rinks and having crowds around, and here you are just finding a way to make the best of it, getting that gear on the ODR in the morning.
Yeah, it's fun. The ice might not be good sometimes, so it makes you handle the puck a little better. But yeah, it's good. They're a pretty competitive group of guys out there, so we push each other.
One of the things that's got to be tough is to make the best of the time and not let it drift away. You said you've been working out. Is there a mental part to being able to stick with the workouts on a regular basis and not feel like, well, what am I doing this for?
Yeah, I mean, it's always, I work out with a group in the summer. They've been my good buddies for the past 10 years. So just working out by myself, I kind of just blast the music, kind of get in a little zone there, stay focused.
So what are we talking about for the music? What's what are the tunes of choice? What's that playlist like? Is it pretty
Uh,
upbeat, pretty heavy? What do you got going?
it's all over the place. I got some hip hop, pop, country, rock music. So it's anything, whatever I'm feeling that day.
How's that go over in the house?
My parents are at work during the day, so I can blast it. They can't really say anything.
That's perfect. Hey, what about last season? I wanted to talk to you about it because it was your second full year in the league. You had a bigger role with the team, and you were able to be more productive, offensively chipping in more, still staying out of the box, despite the fact you had some tough matchups and playing lots of minutes. How satisfying was the season for you now that you've had plenty of time to think about it?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, new city, so I was pretty excited to go there, and I just want to improve on my rookie year. So I knew what I had to do. I knew I needed to improve defensively and offensively. I kind of got some good bounces, good guys to pass to, and they put the puck in the net.
So when you reflect on last year, what worked? What do you want to tweak when you think about, a pretty big role as a 19-year-old seasoned guy here coming up?
Yeah, I mean, continuing to work on my defensive game. I'm not the biggest guy, so if I can get an edge in the corners and win some puck battles and get the puck out of our end, that would be huge. And yeah, just keep improving offensively too. I mean, got a few more points than I did my rookie year, so it'd be nice to get a few more this year.
I'm thinking about 24 games in a normal situation. You'd think, well, that's only, part of a season, not even half of a season. But after everything that everybody's gone through, the idea of 24 games, how's that sound now?
It sounds awesome. I mean, sounds better than nothing. So, the games are going to be fun when we get to play them. They're going to be high intensity, fast paced games, and it'll be fun to play in.
Great to catch up with you, Nolan. Keep up the good work, and we look forward to those games.
Yeah. Thank you, Mitch.
Ice defenseman Ben Zloty joins us from the family home in Calgary, and I guess it's a new and improved family home. Ben, tell us about a gym you've got to work with there.
Yeah, so in our garage, you gotta compromise a little bit during these times. So our family went out and we got a squat rack. So we got all different kinds of workouts in there. We got a couple heavy bags for boxing, some reaction stuff. So it's super nice to have that, and obviously fun to use too.
So what went into getting that? Did you have to do a lot of negotiating with mom and dad?
I thought I would have to do more, but they also wanted me and my brother to stay active, so they were all for it too. So got a little fortunate there that they wanted it too.
Your brother's a junior hockey player as well. We should mention his name and where he plays so he doesn't feel left out.
Yeah, so my brother Jackson plays with the Swan Valley Stampeders in the MJHL. So 2 Manitoba boys from Alberta, hopefully going back out there soon. So
yeah, I like the sound of that. So what about those workouts at home? Does it help to have your brother there to push you a bit?
Yeah, I like working out with him. Obviously, it's a change. I'm not used to it, but getting used to it, it's fun. Push each other, do a little bit of sparring here and there. So it's fun, yeah.
So what about the workouts themselves? Is that something you designed? Do you have somebody to work with you? I know the team has done some help to keep the guys in shape.
Yeah, so we got Team Builder on an app on our phone we use for fitness testing and stuff like that. But my head trainer, Anton Joseph, with Strive Fitness, also has an app that I use, and I can follow workouts that he gives us specifically. So that's super nice.
That's got to be terrific. And I want to ask you about the sort of process you've gone through the pandemic here, from way back in March when things got shut down to through the summer on to the fall and now here into the new year. Have you noticed you've had to kind of make changes and come up with new things?
Yeah, obviously you gotta compromise during these times with restrictions on everything around town. So yeah, it's super nice to have that squat rack and all that stuff in my garage that I can just go to whenever I want, really. So it's awesome.
How tough has it been to work through this and to miss the game, to miss the team, to not have the usual training facilities? I mean, obviously people are going through life-threatening situations, so it's not that serious, but it is different. And what's it been like?
Yeah, it's super different not being able to go to the gym or go to your ice times. Like now you got to go to the outdoor rink or find different ways to work out and stay active. So it's hard, but you got to do it.
Your mindset coming off of last season, you're second in the league in defenseman scoring amongst rookies. Your name was mentioned as a possibility for the NHL draft. That's a lot of good stuff to build on. What's your outlook as you think about last year and look ahead to this year?
Yeah, I think I had a pretty good rookie year. Obviously, I'm looking to build on that, be a bigger key role on a team, and just make my teammates better and go as far as we can with what we're given. So looking forward to it.
Well, when you think about ways to improve your game, I mean, everybody knows you can skate and your vision, your puck moving, working on the power play. Where do you see the areas for growth?
Obviously, I want to be a two-way defenseman. So I'd say my intensity in my D zone and just simple details defending would make me a lot better player and a better two-way defenseman.
Does just going through a full season help you to understand what those things are about and what they'll take?
Oh yeah, for sure. And the coaching staff was great this year. They told me what I needed to work on and stuff like that. And with this long off season, you can do a lot more and have more improvements. So looking forward to going back to camp and showing everyone what I got.
So the announcement comes out early in January that the Western Hockey League has decided to get a 24-game season in. With that in mind, does that bring up the excitement level, the intensity level, and maybe even get you thinking about playing those games when you're on the outdoor rink every once in a while?
Yeah, for sure. And right now with Alberta, that they got the right away to come play, and it's just motivation for me. I want to get back so bad. I want to see my billets, and I want to do all that stuff and see my teammates, coaches, and I'm just really excited to go back.
Great place to leave it. Thanks for making time for us. Keep up those good workouts in the garage, and take it easy on your brother.
Thank you.